英文常用片语第78 Fart about 浪费时间 Fart about 浪费时间 The manager was angry because the staff were farting about 经理很生气，因为工作人员在浪费时间。Fasten down 固定 Fasten down 固定 We fastened it down to keep the wind from blowing it away 我们将其固定下来，以防止风吹走。Fasten on 利用抓住 Fasten on 利用抓住 They have fastened on the speech as a source of inspiration 他们利用抓住演讲作为灵感的来源。Fasten up 系紧 Fasten up 系紧 Fasten up your seatbelts 系紧安全带。Fasten out 理解 Fasten out 理解 I couldn't fasten out what she wanted from me 我无法理解她想要我做什么。Fatten up 养肥 Fatten up 养肥 They fattened the cows up before slaughtering them 他们在宰杀牛之前先将牛养肥。Fawn over 讨好 Fawn over 讨好 He's always fawning over his boss to try to get promoted 他总是讨好老板以求升职。Feed off 以什么为食 Feed off 以什么为食 The gecko feeds off mosquitoes and other insects 壁虎以蚊子和其他昆虫为食。Feed on 以什么为食 Feed on 以什么为食 The bats feed on insects 蝙蝠以昆虫为食。Feed up 养肥 Feed up 养肥She's been ill for a fortnight, so we're feeding her up. 她病了2个星期，所以我们正在养肥她。Fence in 用栅栏围起 Fence in 用栅栏围起 They fenced the whole garden in. 他们把整个花园用栅栏围起来。Fence off 用栅栏隔开 Fence off 用栅栏隔开 They fenced off one side of the park to keep dogs out. 他们将公园一侧用栅栏隔开防止狗跑出去。Fend for 照顾 Fend for 照顾 The children have to fend for themselves after their parents died. 孩子们在父母去世后必须自己照顾自己。Fend off 推开 Fend off 推开。She fended off the dog when it attacked her. 当狗攻击她时，她推开了狗。Ferret about, ferret about. 搜寻 ferret about, 搜寻。I was just ferreting about in my drawer for my ID card. 我当时正在翻抽屉搜寻我的身份证。Ferret out, ferret out. 证实 ferret out, 证实。The investigation finally managed to ferret out the truth. 调查最终设法证实了事实。Fess up, fess up. 欣喜若狂。Fess up, 欣喜若狂。The company fessed up after they were exposed in the newspapers. 他们在报纸上曝光后，公司欣喜若狂。Face up to, face up to. 坦诚 face up to, 坦诚。They faced up to the crime. 他们坦诚犯罪。Fetch up, fetch up. 突然现身 fetch up, 突然现身。I wonder what time Ellen will fetch up. 我不知道艾伦何时会突然现身。Fiddle about with, fiddle about with. 浪费时间在 fiddle about with, 浪费时间在。We spent the whole afternoon fiddling about with the computer. 我们整个下午都浪费时间在电脑。Fiddle away, fiddle away. 浪费时间 fiddle away, 浪费时间。He fiddled away the whole afternoon. 整个下午他都在浪费时间。Fight back, fight back. 抵抗 fight back, 抵抗。The army attacked the town and the inhabitants fought back fiercely. 军队袭击了该镇，居民激烈抵抗。Fight out, fight out. 争夺 fight out, 争夺。They're fighting it out to see who will become the next CEO. 他们在争夺，看谁能成为下届执行长。Fight off, fight off. 击败 fight off, 击败。The old lady managed to fight the muggers off. 老太太设法击败了抢劫犯。Figure on, figure on. 预期 figure on, 预期。Where do you figure on living when you move to the USA? 你移居美国后，预期会住在哪里？ Figure out, figure out. 理解 figure out, 理解。I finally figured the joke out. 我终于理解了这个笑话。Figure up, figure up. 弄清楚 figure up, 弄清楚。I need to figure my expenses up before I give you an estimate. 在给你估算之前，我需要弄清楚我的费用。File away, File away 存档 File away 存档 I filed a copy of the letter away for my records 我把这封信的副本存档了 File for 申请 File for 申请 They filed for divorce after 2 years of marriage. 他们结婚2年后申请离婚。Fill in 填写 Fill in 填写 Don't forget to fill in all the blanks on the application. 不要忘记填写申请单上所有的空白处。Fill in for 暂时代理 Fill in for 暂时代理 She filled in for me at the meeting yesterday because I was sick. 昨天因我生病，她在会议上暂时代理我。Fill in on 给什么资料 Fill in on 给什么资料 Could you fill me in on what happened in the meeting? 你能给我会议中发生状况的资料吗 Fill out 填写 Fill out 填写I filled out an application to rent the apartment last week. 上周我填写了租房申请表。Fill up 加满 Fill up 加满 Fill the cup up with unleaded gas, please. 请给汽车加满无铅汽油。Filter into 慢慢走入 Filter into 慢慢走入 The students filtered into the exam room 学生们慢慢走入考试室 Filter out 滤除 Filter out 滤除We must filter out the dirt. 我们必须滤除尘垢。Filter out of 慢慢走出 Filter out of 慢慢走出 People began to filter out of the theater. 人们开始从剧院里慢慢走出来。